Just a little bit of fun here today at Tales from Mootopia. We're super excited as we're getting in our first planting of the season. As you can see, we have a nice rhubarb harvest awaiting. So these are our first raised garden beds. This is what eventually would become garden circles. These are my two daughters, Avery and Nani, helping to plant. In these, because we don't have a good fence, we just have enough fence to keep the chickens out. We're planting things like herbs and flowers and a few salady things like kale and spinach. So what we do to keep the chickens out is we put up these very inexpensive scalloped wire fences, and they do the trick. Let me tell you, the chickens were a little ticked at us when we put them up. But what they did, this is really cool, we took the fences down and we let the chickens do a lot of just natural cultivating, looking for bugs. And they actually kept out about 50 to 75% of the weeds. This is the easiest job we've ever had of weeding these beds. As you can see, we have these wonderful cattle panel arches. Those run about $24 to $26 at our local Fleet Farm. And you can see that the beds are kind of, well, like I said, we planted these in 2011. We didn't use the same material that our professional beds or commercial beds are made out of. We used whatever we had. We filled them all the way full of soil. No hugelkultur in these. Yeah, I know, lots of soil. And they're holding up pretty good. This one's the roughest because of the material we used for the landscape fabric. And you can see the big difference between the quality of fabric. This is more like the material we used, at least landscape fabric wise, for our 2016-2017 professional beds when we started the business of garden circles. And we're doing companion planting. Okay, yeah, we're doing companion planting. So let me show you what we're going to plant in this bed right here. Companion planting is the concept that plants like each other and don't like each other. And some plants like each other a lot. So you want to plant the ones that like each other a lot. This is kind of a little bit of everything bed. We're going to plant some cilantro, and apparently cilantro and dill like each other. So we have a couple of beds with that. Also basil and oregano like each other. So this is going to be a little bit of our everything bed. And of course marigolds to keep the bugs away. Maybe the deer too, we're hoping. Now that our little dog passed away last fall, we don't have our wonderful deer protection. We're not ready to get a dog just yet. So once again, this is Tales from Mootopia. This is May 27th, 2017. And this is just 8 of our 80 plus beds that we're planting. Happy gardening!